we started looking at the, shall we say, the infrastructural and economic breakdown of China, which I think began really before 2012 when Xi Jinping became the General Secretary of the Communist Party of China for the first time. But he then exacerbated that decline considerably because he was a committed Maoist. He was distrustful of the private sector. He was distrustful of the fact that if people had money and freedom of movement, that they would exercise that against the Communist Party, and it weakened control by the Communist Party of the public. So he's always been opposed to any sense of liberation, if you like, of the Chinese population. So he's gradually been dismantling the private sector, and this reached its zenith literally in the past year or so. And the result, apart from the structural faults which were going on for some time, has been catastrophic. Now, his opponents in the Communist Party have literally threatened him that he has to, over the fact that he has to bring the economy back into some semblance of reality. He has to restore good relations with the United States and therefore get the flow of US and Western capital back into the People's Republic of China. And it was just recently at the Beidehe gathering, which is the gathering of the Communist Party elite and all the graybeards, just a few months ago, that literally told Xi, "You will do this." Now, we've seen this coming up. We spoke about this earlier, about the disaffection of the People's Liberation Army from Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping thought that the PLA was his power base, and it never really was. The PLA thought that Xi was their, if you like, a tool to get what they needed. But the reality was that the PLA itself was never ready to confront Taiwan militarily, as Xi had demanded that they be ready for that. And so we've got now this massive war going on between the PLA and Xi Jinping in particular. The PLA made it clear that they would not invade Taiwan in the sense that Xi wanted it done, and in fact it's very impractical anyway. But what's happened now is we've got this massive purge going on of the PLA by Xi. Xi has clearly also not cleared away all of his opponents within the Communist Party, particularly the Jiang Zemin faction based in Shanghai. So he's basically been left alone. He has no one else to blame now for any decisions which are made in the name of the Communist Party but himself. So he abandoned what happened with the Communist Party after the death of Mao Zedong, which was that they moved into a collective leadership mode. And he's, by overtly getting rid of his rivals, he is now there alone.